Waiting on my opponent to be ready shortly. Hopefully. All right. We got UTSA coming up. We're going to see how this works out. The I-35 showdown, baby. Let's see how this goes.
Like a rivalry game, and our matchup is bitter.
Fits,
it
season
has
one,
and shots
two,
thrown on and off the field over the years.
Season
Glad to have
3.
you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats,
Season 1,
taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UTSA Roadrunners. Free A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
I'm 80 plus, and
The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off.
So we're going to see how it shapes up. You know, those overalls really don't matter in the long run.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at
plus
a return.
10 on an overall, plus 13 on offense, plus 13 on defense. So that only means we got more depth. Probably a few better positions. Yeah, see, left edge 82 versus a 77. It's not crazy different.
He'll do it himself.
Good thing he handed that off.
Working there. It'll be second and 9.
That out of Hades.
Yeah,
And it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
What up, Bierman?
Looking for a man. It's Collins.
Unloads to the wide out. That was nice.
Just
nice touch.
Through the air like a superhero.
That's one thing I gotta give Pitt.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere
really
near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Let's go ahead and drop on
the Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Nice.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Let's try it out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Play the sticks, fellas.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Nice, nice, nice. Let's see.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
I tried to switch to the Texas State playbook, and I actually like it. Like, I run better with it, but I just don't have that comfort level with it yet to be able to effectively pass.
Got his man on the right.
I'm on to it.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Especially if you're playing people who have a tendency to run
and the Bobcats
like
with
heavy
the
drop
1st and
coverage.
10.
It's tough, but I really like it as a
keep
play
slinging
concept.
it. Pucks it out of the air. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back on the option. The give. Touchdown,
let's go.
Texas State. How about this back staying on track and getting it on the
drive.
option? Offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Thorne. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
They'll get him at the 35, but he got 10 on that one.
I was about to
right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Super Bowl 7.
The play action fake. Bringing the heat.
He's
grabbed near the marker. It's Wallace. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Jones. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs.
Is that my boy Van Poppel?
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage
by
the big
Van
defensive
Poppel.
tackle. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Got 1 stop, got a touchdown. Now we just got to finish off this drive by getting a stop, but he's in field goal range now.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's
good stuff, good stuff. Oh, come
and
on,
he was
Van
fortunate not to lose
dude
yardage
gets
on
hurt
that play, able
game.
to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Like, legitimately, he gets
what
hurt
a nice
every
play
game.
by the DB. You have to
so
understand,
annoying.
that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Are you serious?
Any way you can get him, man, especially in this area of the field. 3rd down, ball gets deflected, but they're able to make the catch, and now they've got beautiful field position. Looking to score a touchdown to cap this drive.
Good quickness to grab it.
What?
The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10.
Ain't no way.
Now from inside the red zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Grabbed in the end zone and put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC.
One more play.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He got loose, almost passed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The Bobcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And he motors
there, rock the baby.
Rock the baby. Bobcats.
Nope, hit the wrong animation.
And this not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defense's speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Yeah, and everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run to the football. It looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And they couldn't get it out of their own end, and the ball will come to rest at the 45-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. turning it on.
Man.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
He missed that one.
Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
But he missed it. We'll take it.
Big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
UTSA 7.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. Fighting off the defender. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Now on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on second down. Gonna take a shot.
I was hoping he didn't throw
Makes the
that.
grab at the 30. Hits the crease.
Not one thing pressing right there.
UT San Antonio.
Let the defense
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I don't know how to back up.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Bobcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Inside cut.
The Bobcats come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Fowler. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
That's reeled in. It's Browning. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Bobcats can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got will trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Oh, shoot.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
I'm trying to hurry up the cutscene.
The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. And they need a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important.
I don't know if my kicker has the boot for it. Let's check. If not, we're just going to toss one up. Heck no.
Make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
Messed that one off. God dang it.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Oh my God, he's wide
It's
open.
incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
21, UTSA 14.
Bro, how do you miss
The kickoff
that?
team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway.
Jesus Christ. He missed it all the way to the sideline.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Jesus, that hurts my heart.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready. If you're a quarterback, then you're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
And I was about to be open.
And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Let's go, Burrell.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Square coming across.
Yeah, and your first job
Ready
is to
right to
affect
left.
the quarterback and try to get him off his
Right
spot.
was
They get him off his spot.
boxed.
He gets outside the
Left
pocket and
was
a nice
free,
job
but
chasing,
he ran into the
not
other
quitting,
slants.
getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab
Dang
behind the
it.
line. It's Browning.
Do it early,
And
because
that
that
did not work. Defense
Line.
smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Let's see what they do on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Dances away to buy time. Fires to the right. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Bobcats will punt it away on fourth
set
down.
up like he had to
They'll
throw
put it
a
into the
javelin.
night sky for the first time.
Just get rid of it. He's wide open.
But the ball pops out on the return. Oh, the offense lucky to fall.
And I'm
on that
diving. I
loose
can't get
football.
anything. I run right over
Let's
the
go
football.
return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. You're not making a miss. You've got to have two hands on the ball.
It's one of them games, man. I got to
UTSA
lock
will
in.
take over in the offense, ready to return to the field.
Starting to turn into one of them games.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need...
Intercepted the defense.
There we go. Ball don't lie.
Was
Let's
looking
go.
for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Got them dogs barking.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls
Climb
it
the
in.
ladder.
It's Burrell.
Climb the ladder.
Got
Let's
some
go,
room
Burrell.
headed to the goal line.
Let's go,
Touchdown,
Burrell. Tell them
Texas
who you
State.
are. Who are we?
Nice catch and good. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know
like how
how
we got
much of
there,
a
but
factor
we got
momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Wants to fire on second down.
Let's
And
go.
he throws another
Let's go.
interception, his third of the
Let's
night.
go.
Touchdown, Texas State. How about this defense taking one back to the house? No.
But tell them who you are.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
All right. Let's see.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Bro, what's popping, baby? Ready for this Thursday night football, man?
Gonna run it. It's Ford.
Get there.
At the 35, he's got room. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
You see your favorite Texas
That's
team
why this running game can be so
got back on track
this
last
guy
week.
Is special
I know you
when
was
he has
watching.
the football in his hands. He can make people miss.
I know
He can
you was
run with
watching.
power,
And
and he
you was
also
like, man, I
has
hope my
speed.
favorite
You
team
saw it
in
on that
Texas
last
get
play.
a W this week.
They'll ride the
Ooh, I
hot
thought that was a
hand.
play action.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Gotta love it.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He uncorks one deep.
There we go.
And it's
Strickland.
his 4th
Turn around.
interception of
House
the
call.
night.
Aye.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were
play a
saying
lot
he
of
could
high
be an
school games
All-American,
there.
and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a
Like to
yard
try to
on
get
that
back
one.
to
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
I might have to try that a little bit more.
Close to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room.
Who's your basketball
They'll
squad?
get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Motion from the back. They'll go to the fullback. And the defense holds firm.
Mavs
no
fan,
pickup at all on that
Dallas.
play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
He's got an open man.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. That's
going to give up on the Spurs because they finally average or below average.
And they built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. 1 more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the 4th.
So which grade was it? When Tim retired? Was that whenever you were like, yeah,
so the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll give it to the back.
Ooh, shoot. Good
Not
tackle.
much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Makes the grab. It's Jones. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Nah, man, I'm not actually into hockey, but I got folks who always tell me I should be.
Up top.
Yes, sir. We housing that. We housing that, Terrell.
A miracle they haven't
we housing that, Terrell.
Got some room to run.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown.
Let's go. Tell them who we are, baby. Who are we?
A little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Let's go.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
I'm using the stream deck here.
And no
can
chance
automate
at a
that to where it
return
does
here.
it
They'll
for me.
start this drive at their
I might
own
have to go
25.
ahead and switch that up. Yeah, man, I hear a lot of good things about hockey, dude. Like, a lot of people talk about it.
The big thing now,
I used to like playing a hockey game back in the day.
last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it
Hello,
behind
world.
you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6. And
Skating around a little
I
bit,
believe I've only thrown
just
one
to
in
look
my
for
life,
fights.
but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Dang.
Defense closed
Buddy
down
does
quickly
not want
after a
to
gain
tackle.
of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Ooh, that's a
Caught near
guy.
the sticks. It's Smith. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Empty space right there.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Man, actually, you know what?
2
I think we
minutes
match
now
up really
left
good
in this
against
one, and
Seattle.
time is running short if they want to
We
find a
have
way
to
to pull
be
this one
good
out.
in the secondary, though. That's going to be, I think, the key. But part of that is going to be
And the
pressuring
Roadrunners come to
Sam.
the ball trying to pick up this
So
3rd
we
and
have
short.
to get pressure on Sam. He's shown that if he doesn't have pressure, he's going to
They'll try to get it through the air.
eat you up.
Fires to
Yes,
the
sir.
wide out.
Yes, sir.
And it's another interception
Yes, sir.
as his assault on the record book
Climb the ladder.
continues. He'll be stopped, but not
So we
before
gotta
getting
get
the
Sam
football and picking up big yardage
speed
on the
up.
return. What a play there.
I don't like I mean, I like our
Texas State has
chances,
the football
you know,
back, and
largely
they'll
like in
go
a
on
shootout type
offense.
situation. Like
And now one of the most satisfying
offense,
moments in
even
football,
though we've
just
had some
watching
down
that
moments
clock
this year.
drain away while you have control of the
But
ball, Jesse.
And this is
if the
definitely one of the
defense
best
can
play
hold
callers,
them
right? For an
again
offensive coordinator,
to
getting ready
7
to go into victory
to 14
formation.
points,
So many good
or not
things
them
happen
again, but
today.
if
It
we
seemed
can
like everything
keep with
he
our
was dialing
average, which
today,
is like
David,
12
ended
points a
up working
game,
out.
No doubt. They've put a
if we
lot
can do
of
that,
highlights together, put a
then
great offensive
I think
game
we'll be
together,
okay.
complete football game. They get the win.
I think the
on
offense
to
has
next
found a
week.
groove.
And I'm a
We've
fan of
gotten
this,
the
man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got
defense
the
to
lead.
start,
This offense has put together a nice
run
day,
game
man.
to
Like
start
just
clicking.
balance,
So
rhythm,
we can
timing, play calling,
make that
everything
stuff
has
pop.
worked. That's why they've built
think
this
we'll be
lead.
all right.
They've had a great day today.
Wide open downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage
And we
for
gotta
the
block
first
too,
down.
man.
They've got it at the 30.
We not blocking.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today.
Oh,
They've
shoot,
featured
I'm
him
tripping.
here in the fourth quarter. Still time
Oh,
left
man,
in this
I'm sitting
football
here
game.
talking.
I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
I'm sitting there. I
That
didn't even
is
realize it
a
was
big
fourth
win
quarter,
for
dude.
this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was
not
designed to go
realize it
that
was the fourth
direction. He
quarter.
tried to make it happen on
I'm
his
tripping.
own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels
Y'all
down.
should be able to beat the Panthers, man. The Panthers are like one of the top 2 or 3
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each
most
side
injured
takes
teams. I think
every
they was maybe
wretched
top,
breath
or
the
top
other
5
sucks
for sure.
into their
They-
greedy lungs.
they
Figuratively
were number 2
speaking,
or
of
3.
course. And when you win,
They're up there.
Oh, is that sweet.
I know y'all got some injuries too.
To be able to brag, to be able to text message your
so
buddies, to be able to
that's rough.
post stuff on social media. It's
But
a lot of
y'all
fun. I
be
think
flipping.
fans like
I
it
got
more than
people going
anybody,
off
but
right now.
it's something that every year you have a couple
Yeah,
games
I was
start.
flipping.
This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move
All
on
right,
to the
let's
next.
see.
They really did, and we saw
We got 16 of 23, 3 tutties. Could have had an interception, but they dropped it. But it was just such a weird wind-up pass he threw. Should have ran more. Ended up not running as much, but had some decent plays here or there. Ended up getting one rushing tutty. No drops. We'll take it. We had decent distribution, but Brown was eating early. I was just basically calling coaching suggestions and realized he was on the field and active. But 94 speed, he was making it pop. So good game by him. Gave up 1 sack, but Deucey. Ooh, this joker had 10 tackles. Okay. 10 tackles for a loss. 4 or 5 sacks. I'll take that. Van Poppel stayed healthy at least. Looking to see if they had his injury rate in there, but they don't. Border got in one, so the seniors acting up. And then Blanding, all D tackles was cooking. We'll take it. Had 6 tackles for a loss. Cornerback had 2. Oh no, that's interceptions. My bad. Tackles for a loss back there. Malik, I was about to say, how did he get tackles for a loss? I wasn't blitzing him like that. But Willis, Niels both had 2. Strickland got him 1, and Terrell got him 1. The other cornerback, I think, let's see, might have been Terrell. He's the one that I think had the pass. Yep, he had the pass deflection that ended up being a catch. Had me tripping. Punt, fumble here for Pettis. And we had 2 defensive tutties, Terrell and Niels. It's good work, good work. All right, let's see. We got Monk next. Then we done with our preseason gauntlet. So far, we got the dubs on the preseason gauntlet. Everybody that requested games. This is a rivalry game, so he didn't request it, but it's a rivalry. East Carolina and Colorado State were requests, and of course UTEP we're going to request in every league. So we're going to see how that shapes up. We don't get to another user game until 10. So 10, 11, and 13 are user games. So 4 straight CPU after the bye. All right. We'll see how it works out. But in the meanwhile, appreciate y'all joining. Before we get out of here, tell them who we are.